Only thing matter right now is living right now, and I can't spare no feelings. Quiet on set, but my aura loud. I navigate through hood shit and wisdom. The money out here, young man, for a quarter in your hand, you'll die broke trying to play victim. The little ideas I told made people go rogue until God did me a big one. Reincarnated with love. My Gemini twin back powering up. No more handshakes and hugs. The energy only circulate through us. Everybody must be judged. But this time God only favoring us. 20 years in, still got that pen dedicated to bare hard truth. The headache can speak with a vigilant tongue. The predicate this time is fuck you. I'm carrying heavier hearts right now. I could power live for the Olympians too. I'm carrying various darts right now. I deserve this bitch like tiramisu. See, we go body for body. I hand you a body. I'm probably a better masseuse. I really don't bother nobody, but they running by me if I gotta clear out the
Alright, so I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV, and this is my official review of GNX by Kendrick Lamar. Now, I wanted to take my time with it, let it sit like some fine wine, because honestly, that is the type of music Kendrick Lamar makes. It's like wine. You drink it at first, it might taste a little bitter, but give it some time, you see why it is what it is and why it is great, as people hold it to be. And this album was truly great. I will say that much. Is it perfect? Of course not. It's not perfect. Does it play into what everybody's been saying as far as this might just be a mixtape and there's another album coming? That could be the case. I could understand that, because when I look at this album, when I listen to it after the 12th, 15th, 16th time I listened to it, it dawns on me that most of the features on the album, while I do understand what Kendrick Lamar was doing here, getting the West Coast artists onto the, album to give them a spotlight that they've never had before, I get it. But at the same time, he could have found some better rappers. Most of them did just sound like Blueface. I'm not even gonna lie to you. At a certain point, I thought it was Blueface rapping. I was like, is this Blueface? No, that's just the style of West Coast, and I understand it, but I did not know everybody in the West Coast like to rap off beat. Now, the niggas on there were cooking. I'm not going to hold you. They were doing their part. But when you're rapping with a maestro like Kendrick Lamar, you could hear the quality downgrade. You get what I'm saying? Like, just the quality in pen. I'm not saying those guys suck, but they still have a lot of work to do. And you're rapping with a fucking legend. You're rapping with somebody that's going to should and will be in the Rap Hall of Fame, if there ever is one, first ballot, of course. It's Kendrick fucking Lamar. I'm not mad at that. But at the same time, that is my only critique, really. Is just the features really bog it down, And then need to hear all these other guys. I get why they were on there, to represent the West Coast and do what people say Kendrick should be doing and putting artists from the West Coast on. I understand that. But they weren't needed. And you could tell, like a song like Reincarnated, all the songs without all those other people, Whacked Out Murals, Luther, featuring SZA. SZA, that's what I'm saying. When SZA's the best feature on an album that is featuring other rappers, that's a problem. None of them really could stand with Kendrick. It's not like I was hearing somebody else really go to bat with Kendrick Lamar and really rap these bars off. No, they was just really doing some playful shit. Like Peekaboo, he could have kept. Hey Now, he could have kept. Now, while I'm all for violating Drake, and that's what he was doing throughout every track on this damn album, he was violating Drake, responding to things. He gave Lil Wayne some bars, and out of Joe Budden's mouth, apparently Lil Wayne went to the booth and made some calls to see what the temperature is, and Mr. K. Dot himself didn't call back. So we'll see where that goes. And if Wayne has something come, look, Wayne in the booth, y'all can sleep on him if y'all want to. I know what that nigga can do. And look, Kendrick Lamar, as far as I will say, he is a better rapper than Lil Wayne. But that doesn't mean sleep on Lil Wayne. That doesn't mean just write him off like Wayne. No, this is going to be like Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. I'm seeing that. No, shut up. Wayne is Wayne for a reason. But outside of all of that, he responded to that, expressed his disappointment in the fact that Wayne wasn't happy that he got the Super Bowl and Nas was the only one that congratulated him. Like, he did a lot of responding in this album. So this is a very current album, like just a current, hey, current perspective of where Kendrick Lamar is coming from. But at the same time, I have to say this was really good. She fucked me up. I'm doing something. Anyways, really good album. As far as the score for me would go, like I said, the only 2 tracks on there was Peekaboo. He could have kept that in, and GNX. I'll give Hey Now a pass because he was violent drinking that. He just said he got the head of a goat. That was hard. I'm not gonna hold you, but either way, overall, I would have to give GNX a 4.6 out of 5. It's not Kendrick Lamar's best album. If anything, it's his worst to me. But it's still a really good Kendrick Lamar album. That's the crazy part about it. His worst isn't trash. His worst is still amazing quality of work. It's just like I said, the features bog it down. Them 2 tracks on there, Peekaboo and Hey Now and GNX. Those were the mid ones for me. But everything else on here was top tier, amazing. And if he would have just ran it out of the park like I wanted him to, give him a 5 out of 5 for sure. But since he didn't, I have to go 4.6. Still a really good album. Still top tier. Still contender for best album of the year for sure. My honest opinion, might delete later, is still number 1 to me. And then Bino's album is under that. But this is definitely 3 for sure. The list is making itself at this point for me. But I fuck with Kendrick Lamar. I really like this album. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think it's amazing? Do you think it's trash? Do you think it's mid? Let me know. I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.